Hello everyone, this is Yawning Shark 60 and today we're going to be playing Roger in OP16 starter deck meta. Let's get it. I also have a really deep voice right now for some reason. I mean, I naturally have a deep voice, but I guess today, like, I don't know, it's deeper. Anyway, yeah, so for today we're going to be running the Irving special variations. The variations for this one has been updated a little bit, so we'll go over that right now. So thank you again for the updates, Irving, on that. I appreciate it. And then for future deck builds from anyone, please let me know and I'll go ahead and try it out and feature you in the video. So thank you again for sending that out. So for this deck build, it's going to be the classic variation. Well, not specifically the past variations, but the game plan is still to become a 9k leader, outlive your opponent while putting out these big bodied powerful characters out and having a lot of defense to stay alive with plenty of life left towards the end game and just whittle down your opponent as long as possible. So this is pretty good safe game plan. So if you don't know what Roger does, he's a 5 life leader, 7k. He doesn't become a true 7k until you have 10 Dawn on the field. So that's why we have a lot of defensive events to stay alive until that point. We'll go ahead and go into the deck build. So we're starting off with 4 Uta. This is a 2k counter, and then it does have -4 costs if you have a 10,000 power or more in this on the field, which we have plenty of. Moving on to 4 of the Rowanoro Zoro. It makes your leader plus 2,000 until the end of your opponent's next turn. And it does have character rush if your opponent has an 8,000 power or more character on the field. So just remember that it's a 8,000 power or more, and then it does gain that character rush. Moving on to 2 of the Edward Newgate. This is pretty strong. Your leader gains double attack and plus 2,000 power during your turn. The second effect, we don't really usually play that, but someone did recommend a deck list that does play around the on play, so we'll go ahead and try that out very soon. So excited to see how that will work in this deck. For this one, you have to be careful when you drop it. Just because you only become plus 2,000 during your turn. However, thankfully, we are base 7k and we have a couple of defensive events. So I feel like with all these defensive events, there will be times where we can play it safely. So moving on to the 3 of the Shanks. This is the Conqueror's Hockey Shanks. It has rush and gives -1,000 power to your opponent's field. Moving on to 2 of the Secret Rare Goldie Roger. This is your win con for a lot of the times with decks that have a lot of blockers. So your opponents will typically try to play around this more often than not because they don't want to put you or themselves to 0 life. Because if they do, they can't bring out they can't activate a blocker. You'll basically win the game. So moving on to 4 of the Shanks. This has been updated to 4 to search all your Roger Pirates typing cards. You're basically gonna never whiff on this. You have a lot of Roger Pirate searching availability. You just have to be careful when you drop this. I would say if you are looking for a specific piece that you absolutely need, go ahead and search it. But if your hand doesn't have many of the Zoros or the Shanks or the Newgates and you're trying to find them, you can't search for them. So just be careful when you drop this searcher. But yeah, moving on to 4 of the Buggy D Clown. This is a 2k counter and it's a ramper. Moving on to 4 of the Douglas Bullet. It's a 1k counter and it becomes a 6,000 power when you have 8 or more Dawn cards on your field, and it's a ramper. Spoiler alert, this deck has a lot of rampers. Moving on to 4 of the Scopper Gabon. If you're watching the One Piece anime, never mind. I was about to spoil something, so I'm glad I stopped myself. Oopsie. So we have the Scopper Gabon. This is a 6/7 baseline, and the number card is 6/7. This is a draw 2 cards and trash 1 card from your hand on play, and is a ramper. Moving on to 4 of the Goldie Roger promo. This makes your leader plus 2,000 until the next turn. Just make sure if your opponent just somehow like managed to minus your Dawn, just make sure they're at 10 Dawn, because you or your opponent have to be at 10 Dawn cards to be able to pull this off. Moving on to 4, the Divine Departure. This is really good counter to be able to pitch a brick from your hand, and if you meet the main condition, you are able to give one of your opponent's characters minus 8,000 power and attempt to clear it, which that's pretty devastating for them. Moving on to 4, ramp. The guest will have another scrap. This is a ramper and a plus 3,000 for the battle. Moving on to 3 of head straight for the top. This is also a plus 3,000 for the battle. And if you meet the main condition, which is you may rest 3 of your Dawn cards, and if you have a given Dawn, you can KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 4,000 base power or less, and up to one of your opponent's characters with 3,000 base power or less. So that's pretty good to clear some weenie bodies, specifically in the Goofy matchup. And then moving on, last but not least, 4 of the Pentachromatic String. This is a good plus 4,000 for the battle for one of your leader or character cards, so we can use it to defend one of the characters. Plus, if your opponent has a character with 6,000 power or more, you can add up to 1 dog card from your Dawn deck and rest it. So it's good for if you're not able to ramp on a given turn, you can use this on your opponent's turn. So that's pretty good to make up for a missed ramp opportunity. So yeah, this is a deck build. We basically become very tanky and aggressive with just swinging into your opponent's leader or board as well with these high-powered characters. So yeah, you basically want to just live till the end and outlast your opponent. So pretty fun to do. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this content, and if you do, please feel free to like and subscribe. But let's go ahead and get some pirate treasure with the Goldie Roger. All right, we're going against Luffy&Ace. We'll go ahead and pick second, just so that way we can get a good Dawn curve. I think I like this. We can ramp on each turn, plus we have the Zoro to make us a 9k once we get to 10 Dawn. So that's pretty good. We'll go ahead and start off with that. Okay, they have the Bonnie and the Brook. Okay, now that we know they do have the Brook, we got to be careful with that. I wonder why they showed us the Brook. Oh, they trashed it. Oh, dang. Huh. I wonder if they most likely have another Brook, so we got to be careful of yeah, we got to be very careful with them. Nothing I can play right here. Okay, so they'll try to restand one of the Brooks. Well, they'll try to bring out the Brook towards the end of the end game and then just try to swing into us, so we got to be careful with whatever character they restand. I was misclicking. I couldn't click on the no trigger. We'll go ahead and give them a 2k counter. Okay. Looks like they couldn't play anything on that turn. We'll go ahead and swing 6 at leader. The good thing is that we always give a Dawn to our leader, is that we always swing for 6 no matter what. So that's pretty good. And then we'll go and pass. All right. Yeah, I haven't been able to really, I've been so slammed with time. I haven't been able to really play on the sim and or go to any local tournaments, unfortunately. So hopefully I can soon. I'll go ahead and take. Okay. And then we'll do, I think we'll do a 2k counter. Yeah, just so that way they don't try to pressure us. Okay, cool, perfect. We have another one of those. I think what I'll do is I'll do a Scopper Gabon play. Perfect. I'll get rid of Scopper, or should I keep it to, no, I'll trash it. I'll swing 6 at leader and then another 6. I don't mind going down to 2 life because I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to clear the Douglas bullet. So that'll let us get out of a swing that they would normally do to us. I threw this big ball, one of Bonkers' big ball, towards the floor. It's a huge ball. All right, he loves that toy. All right, so they'll probably drop an ace or another one of the Luffys. They're most likely going to swing into here. Maybe if I had a 1k counter, I would have saved it, but I'll just let it go. Now, most likely, they're definitely going to attack into me. I mean, I think I'll actually get out of it. Might as well, since I have the 2k counter anyway. But at this point, okay, so what do they bring out? Okay, not too bad. I think I will. So now that they brought out this rested, I'll bring out the Rono Zoro so it has character rush, because the Luffy's gonna be 9,000. So he has, yeah, because 8,000 power more. Let's do that, bro. Boom, and then we'll go ahead and swing 7. So that way they'll probably give me a 2k counter. They don't want to go do 2 down on life. Perfect. That lets us clear this a little bit better. We'll go ahead and swing with the character rush first. They'll most likely let it go. If not, they'll give us some counter, which I wouldn't be too sad about. Okay. All right. Well, I'll just go ahead, since we don't have that Goldie Roger yet. We'll just clear it right now. Might as well get rid of a blocker. We can at least become another 9k leader on the next turn for sure. After that, we want to make sure we're hoping we get a secret rare Roger, or at least another unit that makes us become a 9k leader. If we can find oh, that's right. That's pretty good for them. That's okay though. I'm not too worried about that. But hopefully we can find a Edward Newgate. That'd be pretty clutch. Ooh, I do want to get rid of that, though. I want to get rid of that. That Galdino does some heavy work. It's pretty strong card. I think I would have definitely liked to have ran this in the new Green Shanks that's coming up. But you have to... oh, no, you don't have to reveal a base 6,000 power. But you can only give it to a base 6,000 power like the rest of Dawn. So, okay. I think I will give you a 1k counter. Oops. I hit the mic. I'm so sorry. Duh. And that's fine. Okay, perfect. We're going to become another 9k leader again. I'll go ahead and keep that. I'll just go ahead and swing into Galdino, because I don't want that to stay alive for too long. We'll go ahead and pass with 2 active Dawn cards. We whittled their hand a lot. Okay. Ooh, they're freezing. Oh, they froze that. The Zoro. Okay. Okay, I think for the next turn, I should be able to bring them down pretty good. I'm hoping. Sorry, I was drinking some Celsius. I've been doing better about drinking Celsius. I've been drinking less caffeine. So, yeah. Yesterday I did have 2 energy drinks, but it wasn't like... But before that, I've only had 1 for like a whole week. So, once a day. one can a day is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, they're probably going to... Are they going to swing into the Zoro? No, they're going to swing into me. All right. Oh, cool. Perfect. That was actually perfect. We'll go ahead and do the Zoro. Yeah, we'll do the Zoro. And then we'll leave all this Dawn up just in case they try to go for lethal with... Okay, then we'll go ahead and swing. Yeah, we'll go ahead and swing. Just in case they try to go for lethal with a Brook and maybe a Galdino play as well. But we're looking pretty good. Being 9k, and we have 3 active Dawn to be able to survive a lot of things they throw us. So they can't even do DMG combined with Brook, because once they do DMG and Brook, they can only give +2 get rested Dawn, but they're only going to be an 8,000 power. You know what I mean? And I'm a base 9k with like a Divine Departure and a 1k counter. So it's looking pretty grim for them. We definitely outlasted them pretty well. This might be the Brook play. We'll just get out of an easy 1k counter. Thankfully, this is an 8 cost, so not even a Electrical Luna will really help them. We'll go ahead and I think we can take. Yeah, we can take. And then we'll just get out of it in a cheeky way. Yeah. And then perfect. Oh, then we have a rusher. So we have math. I'm pretty sure we have math. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we have math. So we'll go. We'll do this just in case. But I'm pretty confident we have math with the rusher too. Oh, perfect. Okay, then we'll swing 9. They'll give us a block or their +4,000 event. And there's not too many options after that. Ooh, okay. Give -1. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, but that was a pretty good tech card, but we pretty much, oh, yeah, it was GG's. But we pretty much outlasted them. It was good that we were continuously becoming a 9K leader. It does really well against the Luffy&Ace starter deck, so yeah, GG's. All right, the next matchup is Sengoku. I have not played against Sengoku in a long time. Let's see. We have the Zoro. Should we keep? Because we do have two. No, we'll mulligan because I want to guarantee to have an early Dawn Ramper, which we do. Fine. Perfect. This is really good for us. We'll keep that. I think Shanks will do really well into the Sengoku because you're able to give their whole board -1, which they go wide really insanely quick. So that's pretty good for us. Let's see. We have Scopper Kaban, Zoro. Okay, should be pretty good for us. We'll go and pass. Okay, and then no trigger. And then we'll go ahead and draw. Oh, they have the dog? Why do they have the dog? That is interesting. They're trying to do double attack at us. Naughty, naughty. Yeah, they're trying to do a cheeky double attack at us. I've never seen a Sengoku run this before, actually. Interesting. We'll go ahead and pass. I mean, that is a pretty good purple card. Oh, dang. They're running a Ohm and Holly package. Wow. Okay. Okay. I see you. Being a little bit cheeky. Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take. That's fine. Nothing much really you can do about that. I do want to get out of that, though. And then we'll do a Scopper Gabon. Okay, I will keep that. No, we won't do Scopper Gabon. That way we can survive. Okay, we'll do this. Okay, we'll do that. We'll keep that. I'll do... Okay, they put us in a really bad spot because of the Holly. But thankfully, this won't really be too tall, thankfully. It's a Holly we got to be worried about. So if anything, we shall keep all this Dawn up. We'll have the plus 2,000 that we can do, plus... Oh, maybe I should have not done the buggy because we could have ramped with a Pentachromatic. No, they need to have a 6,000 power or more character anyway, which they would have anyway because they would have attached on. So to swing it for 6, so never mind. Maybe they would have played around it. Ooh, who knows? Maybe I should have just left the Pentachromatic available. Okay. I digress. It is what it is. Okay, they're going to attack with that. Ah, they are playing around it. Okay, I see you. I see you. Okay, we will go down to 1 life, unfortunately. But that's okay. I don't want to get doubled attacked. You know what I mean? Then, come on. Come on. Yep. Give, oh, -1. Okay. Okay, it's pretty good for them. Because they put me in a position where I'm low on... I'm not too terribly low on cards, but I was not expecting them to run this angle for sure. So that's pretty good for them. However, they are running low on hand size, so I doubt they would want to give me their whole hand just to save the Holly. I don't think that's going to happen. Perfect. And then we'll swing 2 into here. I doubt they're going to save it because now that the Holly is out. There we go. Then we pass. So we're still pretty tanky because we have the Pentachromatic. So it's looking pretty good. Plus this, oh, they're doing the thing. They're doing the thing. And they're going to give -6,000 to my Zoro. That's pretty strong. Do I do the character rush? Yeah, I think I bring out the Zoro again. And then just whittle them down. Yeah, that Holly did some crazy work. I was not expecting that. That's a pretty good tech card into it. I don't know if that's the new normal now for Sengoku, but that's pretty good. Anything to make it viable. We will not save that Buggity Clown. I'm sorry. I appreciate you, though. That's okay. I get out of it. It's like you have a free 2K counter every turn with your base 7 leader. Okay, and then they're at only 3 Dawn, so that's pretty good for us. We're going to swing 2 right here. He's a blocker. Um, I imagine I still, yeah, I definitely do still become a 9K leader right here. Swing 9. Yeah, we'll swing 9. Let's see what they do. Okay, we'll go ahead and pass, and then this can get tricky now because they were able to whittle down my life pretty quickly with that Holly. That Holly did great, crazy work, but we're still in not too bad of a spot because we have the divine departures and the pentachromatic string. So let's see what they'll do though, because they only have 5 Dawn to work with. We wouldn't have lethal yet. What does this do? Up to three of your. Oh, dang, that's pretty good. Oh, dude, I forgot about this. Dang, that's pretty good. That's pretty strong. All right, yeah, they're 10,000. Dang, I wish I had more counter. I think I have to get out of all of these. Yeah, there's no way. But at least I can bring out. I think I could clear their board. Yeah, I should be able to clear their board pretty good. Okay, resolve. Don't think I want to become a 9K leader. I'd rather run the Shanks, I'm pretty sure. That restands. Set this character as active. That's terrifying. Let's see. We'll do another. Yeah, they had me stuck, bro. Yeah, they got me. That Holly did work. That whittled me down quick enough. And then pentachromatic, gain 1 rested. Okay. And then we pass. I mean, they pass. Yeah, they can't do anything else. So we're in a pretty tough spot. The only good thing about it is that they're down on 3 life. I mean, 3 Dawn. Not a lot to work with. So let's just do this. Okay. I think this is going to be our best play. Is this a... Okay. Well, we want to clear the Sakazuki, if anything. Which I think they will defend until the very end. But thankfully, we have 3 big bodies. They might be bricked up, thankfully. So I think if they're bricked up, we should be able to clear this board. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that's going to be rough for us. Okay. Hopefully, they cannot save this. It just takes 1 2K and then... Oh, did they misplay it? Oh, they misjudged it. Dude, let's go. No, they didn't. Oh, wait. Oh. It's going to be on Hail Mary, bro. Was it a brick? Was it a brick? Yes, it was. Okay, cool. And then... Perfect. And then we pass. And... We're still in a tough spot. Because they have 4 Dawn to work with. And thankfully... Oof, yeah. Yeah. And we only have 2 divine departures in here. If this is a divine departure, we win. Oh god, bro. Please let it be a divine departure. Oh my god, bro. Oh my, I can't make this up, bro. That is crazy work, dude. Dang, bro. The gods have answered us, bro. Oh my god. GG's, bro. Dude, that divine departure, dude, saved us, dude. Yeah, because they would have had it, bro. Would we have had it on the clapback? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Because we could have done Goldie Roger here, swing, swing. Yeah, we would have been okay. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we would have won. Dang, GG's, bro. Our RNGesus got us. All right, we're going against Roro Noro Zoro. I'm gonna go first because they're pretty scary. Going first because they will clear our board pretty efficiently, and we will we definitely want to stay alive till we become 9K leaders, but hopefully we can survive till then. I'm pretty sure this Zoro is running the new Mihawk starter deck stuff, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna see a lot of that. What does this do? It cannot be played by an effect if your leader has a. Oh, okay. I can't clear it with my leader. Okay, that's pretty good. I think I'm gonna drop the Swing 6. I'll drop Douglas Bullet, and then oh, perfect. And then I can meet the condition of that. So we will double ramp, thankfully, before my next turn. So that way we will become a 9K leader. I will just go ahead and do that right now. Whoop. Perfect. And then game 1 rested. Perfect. We will become a 9K leader on the next turn, thankfully. But is this by... Oh, slash attribute cards. Okay, so nothing in my deck can get rid of this, unfortunately. Right? No. Oh, wait. Edward Newgate can, if it stays alive. I think I'll do that. Yeah. This can't rest, unfortunately. Do I just play out Edward Newgate right now? I think I do. I just play it out, right? Right? Yeah, I just play it out. Yeah, pressure them. And then cancel. And then go ahead. Yeah. Okay. That was really quickly. Yeah, that was quick. All right. Yeah. All right. GG's. All right. We're going against Kuzan. We'll go ahead and go second. But I do want to try to play around the their Isho is just so powerful. Like just being able to clear 2 cards from hand is so strong. Right now the World Cup is playing, so I don't know if anyone has scored yet. So we'll see. If you're a big football fan, hopefully you've been enjoying this series, and yeah, it's been a crazy World Cup lately. So we'll see who ends up winning. Yeah, I don't watch watch football, so I have no stake in this. So okay, they do have the Isho, so we gotta make sure we play around it. We'll go ahead and pass. I will, yeah, because it hurts to lose 2 cards from your hand. Let's see. All right, let's see what they do. Probably do some more searching and filtration. I know a lot of my friends were waiting for the Kuzan to get stronger, and it has gotten stronger. It has gotten some really good some good benefits. Unlike Red Black Sabo got really shafted, dude. Like, very unfortunate for you all that play Red Black Sabo. But hopefully, I saw that there was a player that ran. They ended up using starter deck stuff from Luffy into their Red Black Sabo. So that's how bad it is for them. I'm so sorry. Okay, so they ended up. I ended up playing around it, thankfully. I will go swing 6 at leader. I'll keep a Dawn up just so that way I can have a way to pitch this. At least we're looking for one more ramp piece, so hopefully we find that soon. Ramp piece, 1 piece. Give us a 2K, and then we'll go ahead and ramp, and then we'll pass. So I'm pretty sure however they do from hand. What? Okay. Well, at least I can do this. I can get rid of that. Huh. Yeah, I can clear their board with this. Oh, okay. Interesting. Wonder why they're doing that. Let's see. Well, will I be okay to... Can I... Yeah, well, I'm definitely going to gain 1 from life no matter what. Okay. Then it's an easy 2K, right? We get out of it with the 2K counter? Yeah. Yeah, I think we just get out of it. The 2K. No, I think they're going to get us with the Isho, honestly. It's going to happen. Yeah. They played that smart. Huh. They saw the writing on the wall. So 2K. No, we weren't able to play around it. Actually, can we get around it? Rest Forge. We can get around it, actually. Heck yeah. And then I think we meet the conditions of this, right? Yes, we do. Peace. Bye-bye. So we were able to play around it, thankfully. We'll do that. Yeah, because there's no way they can do another attack. So we were able to get rid of a blocker. Yeah, sure, that was a lot. that we sacrificed. However, I don't want to get E-showed, so but at least we're able to get rid of a blocker and finally attack into them. So the next turn, we'll go ahead and just start to become a 9k leader. I wonder if they're reading this card. I'm pretty sure that's the first time they've seen that. Monkey D. Garp was expecting that with the Sakazuki. All right. We don't have any Dawn up, but we don't have like the plus 3,000 for the battle. Anyway. Oh, well, the last Store Championships round was the first time when online regionals were banned here in NA, in North America. So now that happened, after that happened, they pretty much upped the capacity in the Store Championship. So it went from 64 to 128 was the highest capacity for the last Store Championships, I think in April or March. But the new one coming up in October, it looks like some stores will actually be 200. Get this. It went up for some stores from 128 to 256. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm glad they're upping it because it was very like it's just unfortunate that we don't have as many opportunities to do these big tournaments. I get why they did get rid of the online tournaments because of like the cheating that was going on. I 100% understand why they needed to just get rid of it, but I do wish that since they got rid of it, that they at least plussed up the amount of events that happen in person. Like either make a lot more Store Championships and because I love playing, I love interacting with people. So hopefully they continue to add more Store Championships. I feel like they have to for the Store Championships. I'm hoping that they make it more concurrent, instead of because like the last Store Championships here, at least in America, was in March or April, and then the next round is in October. That's like 4 months in between. No. If it's April, that's like a 5-month difference. So that's a huge time frame. So maybe since we're not doing online regionals anymore, hopefully they can do, instead of a 5-month hiatus, it could be like every 2 months, of that Store Championship period. But it is what it is. Hopefully they do that. I will go ahead and become a 9k leader. I'll go ahead and swing 10. Just whittle them down. I'm pretty sure they're gonna take or use their blocker, or even better, if they use their cards from hand, that's great. A lot of defensive tools in our hand. We have 4 of them in terms of like counter events. So let's play it safe. Yeah, let's play it safe. Let's not get too reckless. Now our gameplay, if we don't find a big body, we'll just slam into them. I think the only way, there isn't a way they can stun this whole our 2 big bodies with that event, the Kuzan event. So we'll just slam into them. If anything, we'll slam into whatever body they swing with, if they do swing, just so that way we can at least get rid of 1 body. The only thing is, if they have Pheasant Peck, I don't think I'm going to do that because it gives plus 4,000 power to that specific character or leader. So I do got to be careful about that. They do have Ice Time. This is the one. They found it. They're gonna stun our board. Okay, so hopefully we have a 9k leader. Hopefully we can become a 9k leader. There we go. This is stunned. That's pretty good for them. Now here's the thing, do they leave Dawn up for a Pheasant Peck? Maybe not. They might not. They might try to... We'll see what happens. Our best case scenario is that they don't swing, so that way we continue to hoard counter. I might just bring out this Douglas Bullet, honestly, if they don't swing. Okay. There's what are you searching, brother? They're doing so much searching. They already have 24 cards left in their deck. That's crazy. That's wild. Okay, so they found the Monkey D. Garp. Okay, so but it helps us because their board is already wide. Okay, we unfortunately don't have a way to become bigger, but we have a lot of defense. So we have 4. Okay, we have 4. We have to save 4 Dawn. 3, 7. Okay, so we have 7. We can use 3 Dawn. Yeah, because I do want to bring out that Douglas bullet. Let's swing 10. Because we can at least get that pheasant peck out at the bare minimum. That helps us. The only thing is they're gonna definitely go very hard into us on the next turn with their whiteboard. Oh, can we keep? Oh, we took a blocker. That's great. That's actually, for the current situation we were in, that's actually the best case scenario for us. So I'm glad that worked out for us. Bring out Douglas Bullet, and then we'll pass in their life because there's only 2 here. So you have to assume if there's 3 out there still, statistically speaking, I love math too. I know sometimes like I'm my lethal speak, like when I'm doing lethal calculation, it sounds weird, but that's because like I'm always tired. Like I'm chronically tired. So it doesn't make sense sometimes. But if I were to bet, I'm pretty sure they have 1 more ice time in here. Like almost guaranteed they have 1 ice time in here. They either have 1 or 2, and then they have 1 or 2 left in their deck. So I'm pretty sure their angle is going to be to stun these 2 again. So let's hinge on that fact. We can be more comfortable on the fact that that's something too that you want to keep in count in card games, is that if you know that like they run a lot of like a particular card. I mean, it's easy on the sim to know how many cards are left in their deck, but at least you can view their hand and kind of try to make some math, like, okay, they have a lot in trash, or they have a lot in hand but not a lot in trash. Make some calculations from there. If anything, like I've said before, card games are card games, especially in One Piece, it's a big, oh no, dang bro, that hurts. Dang. Well, I mean, it was hard to play around it. Kind of. Well, no, maybe I should have respected that. I should have done that. Oh, well. It is what it is. It's done. In terms of what we should get rid of, we'll just get rid of the 2 divine departures. Yeah. Because we're going to leave Dawn up anyway. Oh, well. It's happened. So, but yeah, it's a big resource management game for the One Piece TCG. It's who can you resource management efficiently? If you can, it's it goes more into your favor, so that's pretty good. Oh, perfect. They did not ice time. So maybe they don't run that many ice times, or they felt that this angle was better. So when this game ends, I want to see if they do have an ice time in there. Yeah, because they still only have 1. Yeah. Okay. Wow, this is getting juicy, man. This is getting juicy. Okay. We at least can go wide. No. Yeah, we'll take. I'll go ahead and do that. We'll save it. And then, unfortunate, we will most likely have to. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, we have to be careful now. We gotta be careful, bro. Damn, that Isho hurt so badly. That was very bad. Oh well. Okay, at least it's clapping time. Okay, that actually sounds wrong. My bad. I should have not said that. It's clobbering time. There we go. We'll go ahead and try to get rid of their board, some of their board. I doubt we can officially get rid of these 2 because they have a blocker, an insane amount of cards in hand. How many 2Ks do they have? Okay. How many 2Ks? Let's see. 2K check. That 1, 2, and then 3. Oh, they only have 3 2Ks in their trash. 4 right here with the one on their field. 4 2Ks. They have only 19 cards in hand. Statistically, they have a lot of 2Ks in there. They get out of these attacks pretty much. So let's go ahead and just, yeah, we'll just swing at leader. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have the 2Ks to protect these 2 characters. Not even gonna bother with that. Unfortunate, man, of that E-show. I feel like if they hadn't E-showed, we would be in a very strong position because we would have had those 2 divine departures, but it is what it is. Okay, imagine it's all bricks. I would laugh so hard if it's bricks, but I'm pretty sure they have a sufficient amount of 2Ks in their hand hand right now. They have a plethora of 2Ks. Okay, and then come on. There should be like a deck counter. You know what I mean? Like throughout the course of the match, like there should be a way to keep track of how many cards are left in your deck. Nah, but then that'd be too. Oh, maybe they don't have a lot of 2Ks. Maybe they don't, because they're giving us 1Ks. Do they not? They don't have a lot of 1K, 2Ks. Oh, okay. They only have, or maybe they do. This, if I swing into this, it's still gonna be. All they need is a 2K, 1K, or 1K, 1K, 1K. 3 cards. I'd rather them give me the block. Because I'm pretty sure they're scared. Since they did it that way, they're scared of the Goldie Roger, of the secret rare. So they don't think that indicates to me their game plan is they don't think they can win on the next turn they're gonna have. So they're probably gonna try to clear my board. Or I might be thinking that wrong. We'll see. Ooh. Yeah, they're scared of the secret rare Roger. Or they're Okay. Did they have 2Ks? Yeah, they had, see? They had a lot more 2Ks in. Yeah, they had a plethora of 2Ks. I knew it. We're going to pass. Okay. I think what can save us is if we have another divine departure. Hopefully they don't remember that 2 divine departures were bottom decked. They could go back though and see. Woo! This is getting wild, man. This is getting close. We'll see what happens. Oh, man. Good thing we have the pentachromatic string, at least. I'm smiling like Dofi. Dude, when I do actual in-person matches, I try to have a good poker face on. Like, when I know my hand is so bad, like, I'm pretty good at having a poker face. I try to make it to where I'm like super confident in my hand, just so that way they don't know. Because like if you don't have a good poker face, that's if let's say towards the end game, if you show like any like kind of emotion that is like giving, if you give a tell, that gives your opponent so much information into being able to make it like a more well-guided decision. So try to practice your poker face. just have a very neutral face, you know, like towards the end game. That way they don't know if your hand is truly bad. They don't know that. There was that I have won games with. There was a regional. I wasn't able to get into the regional successfully. I have to take, because any other option, the 3, I just have to pretend. Dang it, they're probably gonna go all in. But I did a side event, and it was actually 2 games. There was 2 games in that side event where my hand was absolutely garbage. And if they would have just swung, even just a basic lethal, they would have won in both games. But you could not tell from my face or my disposition that my hand was terrible. Like I had a straight back. I had like a neutral like face. Like I was just very like, you don't know what's in my hand type of thing. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna know. I have 2 cards in hand. Yeah, they could pretty much lethal it, right? Because they could do 4. Oh, actually, no. Well, yes, no. I mean, at this point, whatever they attack me with, they win. But they might be scared, actually. No. Yeah, because they could do 6 onto here. That's 12. Yeah. Maybe if I had, if I had a divine departure or a 2K, that could have won it. Yeah, it would need two 2Ks, but oh well. GG's. Yeah, that was they played it really well. Yeah. Good job, Genius. Yeah, they knock Genius. GG's. Very well played. Yeah, they very well played. Oh, they disconnected. Yeah, that was very well played. I expect them to do the ice time or do like a garp to go out a wide board, but playing that Isho was the difference maker. Yeah, that won them the game. So good job. That was pretty good. All right, well that do it for today. I hope you enjoyed this content, and if you did, please feel free to like and subscribe. I'm going to be posting some more videos soon on other variations of this, and if there's any variations you want to recommend, please feel free to put it in the comment section. I would love to try it out. I am super sorry if I miss your deck variation. Just repost. I try not to miss any of them, so if I do, just please repost it and I'll make sure to get to it. And then also I'll be doing some Green Shanks content very soon. I'm super excited to start that in combination with Roger. I'm not going to stop playing Roger. He's still going to be here. But I'm definitely excited to put the Green Shanks into the rotation too. So super excited for that. I think I have a deck build so far that I want to showcase with Green Shanks. But I don't think we've seen its full power because not all of the Green Shanks support has been showcase, so I'm super excited to see how it will ultimately look like. But yeah, I'll go ahead and see you in the next one. Thank you again, Irving, for the updated deck list. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.